Interblops, dear Interblops, it's been a minute 30. On here, I thought I'd drop in for my usual seasonal greetings and wish you all a happy one. I've been getting by. There were some very painful turns in my personal life this year, some very hard goodbyes, a couple of which probably aren't ever going to really heal. Mental health really hasn't been great in general. All in all, I can't speak very highly of 2023, and I'm not sure I like the look of 2024 from here either. That said, where there's life there's hope, and I hope you've been well, gentle viewer, or soon will be. Of course, there are things I'm grateful for, too. This Thanksgiving marked the first anniversary of my sister's successful PTE surgery, and that's something we'll certainly be giving our heartfelt thanks for as many years as we're here to do it. She'll have to remain on medication, but she's doing so much better, and all else being equal, should be with us for a while. I'd like to thank you all again for your best wishes and support through that very trying period last year. Both of my parents are still kicking too, and I count myself very lucky for that. In the absence of cool pinball retrocade pictures this Decemberween upload, I'll just share a little ramble about an unexpected game that quickly crossbowed its way into my heart last month. That game is Airy Twistmas, which was actually released back in summer 2022 as an Apple Arcade exclusive, but I heard absolutely nothing about it at the time. This November 10th, it came out on Steam and consoles, and that got my attention in a big way. Those of you who watched a lot of the channel may recall that my favorite game of all time is Space Harrier, and Airy Twistmas is a spiritual successor from the man himself, Yu Suzuki, and his company EastNet. Suzuki is on the record as being reluctant to call Airy Twistmas a Space Harrier successor, saying that it has its own style. And to this I have to wonder if Suzuki-san was taking the piss, because while Airy Twistmas certainly does have its own flavor in a number of respects, it still absolutely bleeds Space Harrier, from the oval gem bullets to a Harrier name drop in one of the songs. There are even enemies that are straight-up lifts of the Tomos from Space Harrier, and polyhedral enemies called Tetra Beans and Dodeca Beans, a pretty obvious nod to the Bins Beans of those notorious tunnel stages back in the day. I've spent a good while with Airy Twistmas over the past month and change, and I have to say I am a fan. Contrary to my breathless initial reaction on Discord, it's not quite everything I'd want in a Space Harrier spiritual successor, but the heart is very much present. Core gameplay feels like home. There's a lock-on mechanic which can be useful, but you don't have to rely on it. You can do well completely ignoring it and just blasting away Harrier style if you prefer, which I usually do. The stages are just the kind of Roger Dean fantasyscapes I'd expect from a modernization of the Space Harrier aesthetic, something which I felt Planet Harriers was sorely lacking. And the soundtrack is a long way from the energetic chiptunes of the past, but the vocal-heavy score by Dutch artist Valencia feels like a mix of Queen and, I don't know, blacklight poster prog rock? Whatever you want to call it, somehow it just fits, and I am here for it. I do have a few critiques. First off, there are some artifacts of its origins as a mobile game, such as weekly goal rewards required to unlock certain minigame stages, and a big touchscreen-style pause button hovering in the upper right during gameplay. None of it really gets in the way too much. It plays great with a controller on a big screen. There's a decent selection of display and key binding options, such as you'd want in a PC port, and praise Jah, no microtransactions, but it does remind you of its target platform sometimes. Also, it's a short game, about 45 minutes for a straight run without continues. This really doesn't bother me, since it's a thoroughly arcade-style game at heart, and very replayable on its core merits, as well as for score, rankings, and the shit-ton of unlocks, including extra health, bullet time, emergency shields, minigames, cosmetics, and extensive documentation of the game world's extremely trippy lore. That said, such a short main journey might turn some folks off to a $25 game. Finally, my biggest very subjective gripe is that tracking enemy projectiles can be confusing at times. Some shots move towards you in curving, accelerating paths, and then take up a lot of the screen when they get close. While they're always aimed at you when launched, and you can count on that much, it's not always easy to visually identify what part of the foreground a bullet is heading for. If you watch my playthrough in this video, even with quite a few runs under my belt, you'll still see me taking several unnecessary hits when I reflexively fly straight into a projectile I thought was headed somewhere else. Dodging in Air Twister is kind of its own technique, and certainly something you can adjust to, and ironically it's arguably at its most confusing in the early game when enemy shots are at their slowest and linger around the screen for a while, compared to later levels where shit comes at you faster. There also might be some deeply ingrained Space Harrier hand-eye conditioning, and honestly a skill issue at work here on my part. Still, for me, it never stops feeling a little off, and makes me wonder if there isn't something that could have been done to make enemy projectile paths more readable. At the end of the day, though, Air Twister is a game I'd easily recommend for anyone who's as voracious for this kind of Space Harrier, Night Striker, and general Space Harry K style of game as I am, and I was very pleasantly surprised when it popped out of nowhere last month. I know it isn't much, dear viewer, but as my little Decemberween gift to you, here's a playthrough I recorded on December 4th. It's not my best run, especially considering how many shots I face-tank in Stage 11 for no good reason, but it didn't make me throw up directly on my shoes either. I used the default cosmetics and weapon for continuity with the intro and ending cutscenes. Just a couple notes before I hand you off to our new heroine, Princess Arch. First off, the main modes are Story Mode and Arcade Mode. The main differences are that in Story Mode you get 2 continues, some health back at the end of each stage, you can earn stars to cash in for unlocks, and you can use everything you've unlocked. Arcade Mode is pure vanilla, on the other hand, no continues, no unlocks, and a flat amount of health determined by difficulty level. It's kind of a bummer that you can't even equip your cosmetics in Arcade Mode since they don't affect the gameplay at all, but oh well. Incidentally, the highest Arcade Mode difficulty gives you a single HP, meaning 1 hit and it's game over, which I think is one achievement I'm just gonna have to let go. The playthrough you're about to see is Story Mode, with a shit ton of health unlocked, but the only power-ups I actually use are 4 necklaces that let you shrug off collisions with obstacles or spiky balls, and 1 instance of bullet time where I hit the button by accident. I've got some other power-ups equipped that let you absorb a certain number of regular enemy and boss attacks, tallied separately, but those only kick in at low health, which never actually happens. Also, pro tip, should you welcome Air Twister into your heart, don't forget to collect your goal rewards from the events menu. I didn't realize at first that you need to retrieve each of them individually. Finally, and most importantly, dear Interblops, Felix Decemberween, happy holidays of your preferred flavor, a prosperous new year, and best wishes to you and yours. With that, I give you a run of my delightful November surprise, and I hope you enjoy it too. Thank you for joining me today, and for the good of all, I will do my very best not to punch Christmas this year. Take care.
Save the planet. Get ready.
story of a planet.
Woo!
I tell you why you're the seas run dry, the rivers are mist, the forest breathe out us. Please tell your child as the years go by, this planet's for you, and we're in the room of nature. Wait till the sun comes down. Although the ash still unbroken, I can't save myself. If they say I'm washed or unbroken, I can't save myself. Kimini koştu. Hey Dad, say hello to me. Hey Mom, won't you wait for me? And tell me again and again and again, just tell me how the world was won. Oh, you want it back from me? How the world was won. Standing together forever. Do you believe in me?
Hey, thank you for watching to the end. As a little bonus, I'd like to take a moment to share with you the lore document for the end boss, which is surely one of the nuttiest. Apida, a nuclear fusion vessel that burns human souls, this ultra-high-dimensional spiritual structure was created from the redimensionalization of 8 angel spirit bodies first flattened into 2 dimensions. How fucking course! It all makes sense now! Happy holidays, everyone.